Stop resisting your desire so that you can receive it. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I am Your Muse Traci. I am here to inspire you and empower you to live the life of your dreams, to create on purpose exactly what you want in all areas of your life, to stop settling and to stop suffering. You are not here to suffer. If that sounds good to you, you are more than welcome to join me and subscribe to my channel. So let's get into the video. Stop resisting your desire so that you can receive it. Now, what do I mean by this? Because you're probably wanting to speak back to the screen, whatever you're watching this on, and tell me I'm not resisting it. And so let me tell you what I mean by that. Let me explain. So what I mean is stop needing it. Stop needing circumstances to change to your desired reality. Need is resistance. Need is a block. So if you sense any amount of need within you for something to change or something to be different, it is this very need that will block it from being different, that will block your circumstances from being different. There are many reasons for this, but let's talk about two of the most important and common reasons, and just for the purpose of helping you understand, because, there's a lot of misinformation and contradictions out there. So let's dig into this a little bit, because most of all, I want you to understand. So when you have a need for something to change, for something to be different, you are making your creation, the thing that you need to be different, more real. Right? You are saying, I need this to be different in order for me to feel X, Y, and Z, or to be X, Y, and Z. It's a form of waiting. And since reality is following you, as I've mentioned in other videos, I'll put a link up here in the card to other videos where I talk about waiting doesn't make sense. But waiting doesn't make sense because creation is finished. Everything is actually waiting on you. So you're free to feel how you would feel if your desired reality was here now, without needing anything to be different. You don't actually need anything to be different for you to feel differently. You don't. That's a misconception, and it's a mindset that you want to shift. Second point about why needing is a big ball of resistance is you don't actually need anything. You are whole and complete because everything originates from you. But if you are needing anything, you are playing the victim. God doesn't need anything. God simply chooses and selects what would be absolutely lovely, splendid to experience, right? There's no need. It's just a pure desire. Need comes from doubt and limitation, and basically, again, you're going back into being a victim. So both of these things are the essence of these two things that I've listed is you're putting the cart before the horse, and you're making your creation more important than you, and essentially being a victim. And when you place yourself in the victim mode, you have the amount of power that a victim has. You have to be squarely in the creator mode in order to have the power that the creator has. So the creator, again, doesn't need anything because there's no doubt, there's no lack, there's no limitation, there's no, ooh, what if it doesn't happen? No, there's just simply selection because the creator understands that it's a creator, always. It doesn't actually think at some point in time that maybe it's not a creator and maybe it's a victim. So these are the two biggest reasons why needing is a block. Now let's talk about what it's like, how your experience shifts when you are no longer needing, or AKA blocking. You can, by the way, replace the word need now with the word block, because that's what it essentially is. You cannot create what you need. Okay, so how will your experience shift when you stop needing and stop blocking and start allowing? So this looks like you accept your current circumstances exactly as they are. And I would even go as far to say that you can love your current circumstances. Now, take a pause because I can already hear a lot of you, maybe even most of you watching this saying or thinking, yeah, Traci, I cannot love my current circumstances. And if this is you, don't worry. Accepting and recognizing this is alchemy. It's the start of transformation. For you cannot change what you are not aware of. So recognizing then that you actually hate your circumstances is the doorway for you to change that perspective into a loving perspective, into loving your circumstances. And don't worry, I'm going to tell you now how to do that because I know that's probably where your mind is going next. You can start to love your circumstances by accepting, remembering, resonating with the fact that your current circumstances, regardless of how much you like or dislike them, are your creation. Now, if you take time to fully integrate this and accept this, you can't fake this step, by the way. This is the most important step to the alchemical process that I'm talking about in this video. But if you take the time to fully integrate that the circumstances that you previously hated are your creation, then you can start to look upon them more lovingly. Oh yes, I see how my previous misconceptions about myself, about the other, and about the world created this reflection, created this circumstance. Oh yes, I see how I can think back onto my thoughts and remember that I was thinking thoughts that exactly brought this circumstance, this situation into my current 3D reality, my current 3D experience. For the loving purpose of showing my dominant thoughts and assumptions to me, because that's what this reality is meant to do. It's a mirror of you so that you can understand and know yourself on a deeper level. This is deep, it's your 3D reality reflects back to you not just your surface thoughts, not just your desires. It reflects back to you your deeply unconscious assumptions, programming, and thoughts about yourself, about the other, about the world. Now, again, please don't think that you can fake this and just repeat the words that I'm saying here and get the results that I'm speaking about. No, you cannot fool yourself. And you are co-creating, your human self are co-creating with your higher self, your soul, the non-physical part of you. So you can't fool yourself, which you're co-creating with your higher self, right? So do the work required to really integrate and feel into this for yourself. This is the way you set yourself free. And if you feel resistance about this, then that's where your work is. The resistance isn't wrong, you guys. Stop trying to stop all the resistance. Whatever resistance is there for you to look at. It's there for you to choose something higher for yourself, to choose again. Literally everything is neutral. Every single thing is neutral. We are the ones that say, oh, this is good, this is bad. Ooh, I'm still doing this. This is bad. The thing I'm doing is bad. You're judging yourself and you don't really need to be doing that. You really don't need to be doing that. It's there to show you a piece of yourself so that you can choose, you can decide this thing that I've been doing, that I've practiced, that is seemingly a part of me. Again, you know that you're not this body, you're not this mind, you're not this programming, right? So when you know that, you can choose to let those things fall that maybe have been with you for a long time. And you don't need to judge yourself. Why? You don't need to judge yourself. I don't know how many times more I can say that. I just really want to emphasize that because so many people are so hard on themselves and it's unnecessary and it's not helpful. It is not helpful. Now, again, like I said, you can't fool yourself. So this isn't just about repeating the words. You have to try to integrate the knowing that everything you're experiencing is your creation and it really is for your highest good, like I was saying before, so you can see more of yourself. You can see what you've done. Not for judgment, but for the point of choosing this thing that I've done. Okay, I did that. Well, if you know you did it, you know you have the chance, the opportunity to keep choosing that, to keep repeating that, or to go, I've done that. I don't enjoy that. I'm going to stop doing that, and I'm going to do something different. You have the power in every moment to do something different. This is literally how much free will you have. The only thing that stops you a lot of times from doing something completely different is your own mind, your own ego, your own programming. But again, this is where you want to realize you are not your programming, you are not your ego, and those things only have the power you give them. You as the consciousness, you as the, ultimate decider can at any time say, yes, I have had this programming, but I am no longer choosing this. And, it's not like a one-time choice always. It can be if you're, very, what's the word I want to use here? Determined, and you just make up your mind and you're very convinced that you even have this power to do this, you can decide one time. But more often, it's a choice that you have to make again and again and again, with the conviction, with the power behind it, knowing that you get to choose. So, you are not your programming, you're not your ego, you're not your mind, you are the pure consciousness, the pure awareness that has the ability to choose in any moment what it now wants to put its energy and its belief into. This is your free will. So once you're at the point of being able to love your current circumstances, accepting them as your own creation, you are now at the point of releasing the need for them to be different. And remembering that you simply get to choose now what it is that you would actually prefer to experience, but there's no need because there's no doubt and insecurity about who's doing the creating around here. You know that it's you. So you choose through your intention and your assumption, and then you allow. You release the need and you rest in the faith, knowing that everything is your creation. Now, again, if you need some help, you need some support in doing this, because again, you cannot fake it. You cannot fool yourself. This is exactly what I work with my clients to learn and to integrate and to master. And again, I have walked this path. I know what it's like to struggle with this piece, and I know how to assist you, how to point you in the direction of claiming this power back to yourself. I can't do it for you, by the way. You have to be courageous enough, brave enough, willing enough, tired of suffering enough. This is really what it comes down to do it yourself. I can't do it for you. No one else can do it for you. Don't believe anyone that says they can do it for you. Why would you want that anyway? You are here to remember your own power. So again, I can guide you back to that, and I can point you in the direction, and I can hold space for you, but I can't do it for you. And why would you want me to do that anyway? This power is yours, and you are here watching a video like this because you are strong enough to reclaim it for yourself. You do have the ability, and you are being guided on exactly how to do that and how to get there. And you wouldn't even be watching a video like this if you weren't being guided and you didn't have the ability to do that. And your soul, your higher self is, wanting that for you too. All right, you guys, so you can find all the links down below about working with me one-on-one or working with me in my next group coaching. And that's currently on sale at the time of this video being released. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.